This season of the Urban Conservative Podcast is brought to you by Newton for Senate, working to improve education, reduce taxes, and keep North Carolina #1 for business. Find out more at newtonforsenate.com.
This episode of the Urban Conservative has also been sponsored by Case Technology Consulting. Help your business get value out of its data and become more efficient and streamlined. Case Technology Consulting. Check out the link in the description.
Adams put her loyalty to the Democrat Party above protecting women. She voted against the Violence Against Women by Illegal Aliens Act, which makes an illegal alien inadmissible to or deportable from the United States for being convicted of crimes involving domestic violence, stalking, and child abuse or neglect. This November, vote Ali for Congress because he will defend women and put the American people first.
And I'm running for New York State Assembly to stop the overdevelopment of the East End. Like you, I'm tired of seeing trees fall for urban sprawl. However, my opponent has a clear record of voting for high-density housing complexes that have no business being on the East End, and he will just rubber stamp Albany's attempt to unconstitutionally seize zoning authority from our towns and villages. I, on the other hand, as a 20-year East End municipal attorney, have written laws that strengthen local zoning, protect our environment, and preserve our community character. Stopping overdevelopment is my specialty, and that's exactly what I'll do up in Albany.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. It's Monday morning. It's time for Top of the Morning here on the Urban Conservative. Yours truly, Abdul Ali, with my twin brother from the same mother, no other, Raheem Architect Soto. If you haven't done so already, the website, see it on your screen, tuconservative.com. Our mission to share conservative values and principles, as well as the benefits of conservative policies to urban communities across this great nation of ours. Again, tuconservative.com, the website where you can buy a ad or 3 to support your business, buy us a cup of coffee, help us keep doing what we do. Hopefully you had a good weekend, bro.
I did. I, in fact, did. Drank a little too much on Saturday night.
I know.
spent all day Sunday recuperating. Did not, in fact,
recover the same, do you?
No, that was the last hurrah with that type of shindiggery.
Oh, buddy.
Just thinking about it just made me throw up a little in my mouth.
Yo, so listen, and for y'all that are listening, this wasn't like a quick descent. It was more like, hey, I'm gonna start out with an old fashioned. Yo, is that what you told me? You started out with an old fashioned?
I started with an old fashioned, and then so we went to Tony's Asian Fusion, which is like this literally what it implies, Asian fusion, right? So they have this thing called a Toki old fashioned, and it had like this very sweet yet smoky flavor, and I couldn't identify what was giving off the smoky flavor. So I said, excuse me, do you mind if I have a shot of the whatever's in this? And all downhill from there.
Or uphill, depending on how
you look at it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, jump in the comment section. Let us know where you are watching and or listening from. And if you listen to the podcast on a platform we're not on, let us know so we can be where you are. It's Monday.
Well, I'm curious. For the audience, what is your, if you guys indulge in a little of the spirits, get in the comment section. Let us know what your beverage or drink of choice is. Maybe I'll try something this weekend. But yeah, get in the comments. Let us know what's your thing. I like an old fashioned. I know some people that hate them, but I like an old fashioned. Yeah, and I have to tell you,
I'll be ruined. Damon ruined me, by the way, for old fashioned. So you know, I will not drink an old fashioned unless it is made with Basil Hayden dark rye. I don't even want it. Like if they don't have it at the restaurant that I'm at, I'll be like, all right, let me get a club soda.
No. You gotta try it with Woodford.
I love Woodford. I'm a Woodford guy, but no, that Basil Hayden is where it's at.
Okay, so all right, well, let's get into the show.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
about my drinking habit.
It has been said over the last week or so that Kamala Harris has a problem, and she does. Let's be honest. She's got beyond the word salads, beyond the terrible policy proposals, beyond all of that. She thought it was a good idea to trot Barack Obama out to chastise black men, ladies and gentlemen. She actually thought this was a good idea to trot him out there to chastise black men. Bro, if you can pull up my screen. Let me know when my screen is up. You might even want to kill that music, bro, because this right here, this is, it's rich coming from him. Let's take a listen to this, bro. I know you probably haven't, but let's listen to this.
Part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president.
What's wrong with that sentence? You aren't feeling. So we're incapable of thinking. And the body language, the pretentious, douchey body language on this guy. Who are you preaching to? Why are you talking?
And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you?
Oh, that's a lie. We've already hit lie number one.
It's
because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down.
This from the guy who wrote, "I dream of making love to men in my mind daily." Come on, bro.
Nah, hold on.
Really, son? Really? That's what we going for, Barack? Really? Black men are not capable of thinking. We can't look at the fact that this lady wants to put in price controls. We can't look at the fact that this lady has no real economic plan for Black America. We can't look at the fact that the country's been less safe, the economy's been worse, the border's been out of control. We can't look at the flat-footed response to Hurricane Helene. We can't look at the increase in crime in our community. Come on. We're incapable of thinking this? Here you go. I'm pulling up your screen right now. There you go. We want to listen to this guy?
Nah, family, I can't.
That's who y'all want us to listen to? Now, this gets even, it's even.
Hold on.
Oh,
Former
gosh.
President Barack Obama wrote of his own androgynous mind.
What?
And making love to men daily, but in the imagination?
Like, bro, just, but this is what you
According
want. Now,
to
look,
the
Rob,
redacted portion of a now
listen, hold up,
notoriously
listen.
two-letter.
We are in no way being homophobic, bro. No way at all. If what you do, however, whichever team you batting for, that's all your business. But you cannot expect heterosexual men, fathers, husbands, men who work out in the community, people who are actually feeling the brunt of terrible economic policy, the people who... Nobody on the left can even name the policy that Barack Obama put in place that benefited Black men. You can't tell me one. We're supposed to listen to that guy? And then I want y'all to notice the first thing he talks about is y'all ain't feeling it. In his mind, we're not capable of thinking. Listen.
It's a sign of strength because of denigrating you.
Can somebody point out where Trump has denigrated Black men? Can somebody please get in the comments and let us know what he's talking about, where Trump has denigrated Black men? How? Where? How? And then to make this suggestion that somehow Kamala Harris is like us. Listen to this.
Because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is. Putting women down? That's not acceptable.
Come on, bro. Acceptable to who? It's not acceptable to the Democrat Party because y'all would prefer if Black men were docile, effeminate. Oh God, why do you have that picture up? Why do you have that picture up? Why is that picture up? I'm not the Obamacare kid anymore. You might be muted if you're trying to say something, bro. I don't hear you if you're saying anything. I'm not the Obamacare kid anymore. Right? You don't have any audio. I can't. I literally cannot with the Democrats right now. It is bizarre to me that they would put Barack Obama up to try to, I don't know, convince us that what we think isn't what we think. And if you listen to that same speech a little further down, he talks about why not vote for somebody that grew up like you, somebody that went to school with you, somebody that struggled with you. Your mama and your daddy were high up in academia. That is not the experience of most African Americans in the United States of America. That is not it. That is not the experience. Most of us did not spend summers going to Canada. Most of us did not go to prep schools. And heck, most of us don't even go to HBCUs if we're going to be honest. Let's be honest. We're more worried about HBCUs, and most of our kids are coming out of high school functionally illiterate. Don't get me started on this HBCU thing.
No.
Hold on. No. I am going to go here. I'm going to go here. Hold on.
Looks
hold
like
on, I gotta show you this.
Going there is about to be gone too.
Hold on.
Go for it. Go for it.
Hold on. ABL. I gotta do this. Hold on.
Nah, not that. No, please, no.
He knew I was going instantly.
No.
I won't do
it's
it.
not that.
I won't do it.
No, not a fan.
Well, no, the fact is he pointed it out. And what we're talking about is colleges that are barely getting kids out the door. These kids are coming in functionally illiterate. Well, last thing I want to talk about.
Because they're not there to provide any skills to the kids. They're there to provide a diploma. These are now indoctrination factories. These are not places of education. You're better off sending your kid to a trade school than a 4-year or 8-year college program. Unless this kid wants to really be a doctor or a lawyer, like send your kid to a trade school. We need more mechanics. We need more people who know how to do things with their hands. As sad as it is to say, people do not take pride in the trades like they used to. Somebody that's a plumber or somebody that's a carpenter or boiler maker or one of these trades, people look down on those jobs. It's the end of until then it's like, oh well, I make $90,000 a year. Now you're gonna minimalize that as well. So
Check this out. Check this out. I found it. Check this out. And it ain't the ABL one. Check this out. This is what y'all want y'all kids going to.
No audio.
This is your HBCU.
No audio.
That's your HBCU. That's what y'all are going for.
I mean,
y'all going for
all of them.
Yo, nah, son. That's a general.
The graduation rate is 5%.
Come on.
5%.
5% graduation rate. Ladies and gentlemen, we're checking out Top of the Morning here on the Urban Conservative. We're going to take a very quick commercial break. When we come back, I want to talk to you all about this new proposal. It's another fail, another Xerox copy, if you will, of Kamala Harris stealing from the Trump campaign. Don't go nowhere. Y'all are going to want to see this right after this break. and I'm running for U.S. House District 12 here in Charlotte as a Republican this November. We know that the Democrat machine controls Charlotte, but a common sense Republican like me can win if we can get our message out to the voters. If you're like me and fed up with deep state career politicians like Alma Adams and Joe Biden, help me send a message that their time is up. I've done something by running for Congress. Now I need you to do something. Visit AliForCongress.com. Make a contribution. Together, we can make America better. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Top of the morning here on the Urban Conservative. As I mentioned before that quick break, there's one last thing we're going to cover this Monday morning for you, and that is another Kamala Harris snatch off. Now, I want y'all, because we're going to cover this story, but I'm going to read this to y'all. Harris unveils new proposal targeting black men as she looks to shore up Democrat coalition. This is published at 5:10 a.m. this morning. Vice President Harris on Monday unveiled new proposals targeting black men. The announcement comes as Harris lags behind President Joe Biden's numbers with black voters, especially men, through recent polling suggests she has room to grow. Last week, Barack Obama delivered a stark warning to black men, saying it's not acceptable to sit out this election and suggesting they might be reluctant to vote for her because she's a woman. Yeah, never mind that never mind. I'm not even going to go there. The proposal aims to provide black men, quote, with the tools to achieve financial freedom, lower costs to better provide for themselves and their families, and protect their rights, end quote, according to a release by the campaign. Listen to this. Part of the proposal includes 1 million loans that are fully forgivable up to $20,000 to black entrepreneurs and others to start a business. Does that not sound like she's trying to buy y'all off?
I give you $20,000 to start a business if you vote for me.
The loans would be provided through a new partnership between the Small Business Administration and some lenders and banks. Harris is also calling for creating and investing in programs that help expand pathways for job opportunities, including promoting apprenticeships, strengthening the public service loan forgiveness program, and investing more in black male teachers. Now, I want to juxtapose that with this right here. And this is from 2020. The Platinum Plan for Black Economic Excellence was something that I was in Atlanta when he announced this. And I was with Senator Tim Scott a week and a half ago when he said this will become reality. 3 million new jobs, 500,000 new black businesses, increase access to capital in black communities by almost 500 billion. Interesting, right? Interesting that this was Donald Trump's policy positions, what he was going to do for the black community in 2020. Here we are, 2024, and Kamala Harris is now saying, vote for me and I'll give you a free 20 grand. What it really says is, vote for me and I will give taxpayer money away to buy your vote, is what that basically says.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Now, I don't know about you. I don't know about everybody. I can't speak for everybody. I'm not that dense, okay? I don't think most black men these days are that dense. If you go on TikTok, you go on X, you go on any of these social media platforms, you're seeing a whole lot of black men are like, nah, I'm good with that. Nah, I'm good with the Trump thing. I'm good on the Kamala Harris thing. I'm good with that. And the fact of the matter is, when you look at this proposal, all it simply does is say, we're going to do more spending. Nothing about balancing the budget, nothing about reducing the national debt, nothing about shoring up the southern border and creating comprehensive immigration reform, nothing about bringing down the cost of food and fuel, nothing about that. Right. Yeah, why would she do that? So there you have it. And we got some folks that are going to be coming on the show later this week. And let's finish this up. Harris is also calling for creating and investing in programs that help expand pathways for job opportunities, including promoting apprenticeships, the public loan service program. On the campaign trail, Harris says she will cut college degree requirements for certain federal jobs, lowering the standard, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Lowering the standard. I was on a radio interview yesterday in Charlotte, and when I pointed this out to a black woman, she was highly agitated at the fact that you think you need to lower the standards for black students because poor little Taekwon, he never gonna be able to meet the standard.
Or in the famous words of Kathy Hochul, there are black kids who don't know what a computer is.
Another component includes legalizing recreational marijuana and creating opportunities for black Americans to succeed in the industry.
I get y'all some weed. I get you some weed. You elect me, you gonna get some weed.
This is ridiculous, man. This is it's so insulting. It's beyond insulting, ladies and gentlemen. It's I don't have a word for it, but I know and I hope. I know I'm not going to fall for it. I know my brother's not going to fall for it, but I hope there's a lot of other folks that think like we do that's not going to fall for it because it's just ridiculous. We got a comment here. This is why Obama did not propose specific programs for black people. Harris took the bait. That's a sign of desperation. She's desperate. And I'm going to direct you all. Go to Gold Coast Politics. Go to On Point Politics. Go to the Rasmussen channel. She's got a problem, folks. And the problem is she's a terrible candidate. The problem is she's an empty suit. The problem is the woman has no idea how to be authentic. That's the problem. The problem is the American people are seeing J.D. Vance whoop the press daily. They're seeing Tim Walz go out there and be absolutely weird. Did you see the Man commercial? Did y'all see this Man commercial?
All bad.
Hold on. Before we go, this is why men are not falling for this. This is why men are. Hold on. Here we go. I got it. This is absolutely bonkers, bro. This is it's. I didn't want to use the word, bro, but this is one of the cringiest things I've ever seen, bro. This is like it's cringe festivities to the highest order. I can't believe they put this out. Look at this.
Go for it. No audio. No audio.
Say what?
There's no audio.
All right, pull that ad up, bro. I don't know why my audio's not working.
What is the ad?
Just type in Kamala Harris man ad. Yo. Like, it's just so bizarre.
Cringeworthy pro-ad male supporters? Oh, no.
Yeah. Pull that up. Let's let the folks see that before we got out of here. We only got 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh Sharon. Let's go. It's just bizarre.
No.
There you go. Hold on.
Get more from your tax pro and spend less.
Let me know when that ad goes on. Yeah, listen to this, y'all. It's really, really cringy. Like, it is actually
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man, man. And I'm man enough.
I'm man enough to enjoy a barrel-proof. I'm a man.
I'm a man, man. I'm a man.
Bro.
I'm a man.
I'm a man, man. And I'm man enough.
I'm man enough to enjoy a barrel-proof bourbon.
Meat.
Man enough to cook my steak rare.
You are clearly, yo.
Man enough to deadlift 500 and braid the out of my daughter's hair.
You think I'm afraid to rebuild a
nobody says that.
And braid the out of my daughter's hair.
You think I'm afraid to rebuild a carburetor? I eat carburetors for breakfast.
I ain't afraid of bears.
Yo, these are clearly a bunch of gay actors.
I'll tell you another thing I sure as shit am not afraid of. Women.
I beg to differ, sir.
I'm not afraid of women.
They want to control their bodies? I say go for it.
They want to use IVF to start a family? I'm not afraid of families.
They want to be childless cat ladies?
Have all the cats you want.
Woman wants to be president?
Yeah, I can't do this.
Well, I hope she has the guts to look me right in the eye and accept my
He is
full-throated
super
endorsement.
LGBTQ.
Super.
I'm man enough to support women.
Man enough to know what kind of donuts I like.
Man enough to admit I'm lost, even when I refuse to ask for directions.
Man enough to not ban young
What the hell kind of, yo, son? What?
women from reading Little Women.
Or one of those pants books that the sisters like.
I'm man enough to raw dog a flight. It sucked. Not worth it.
I'm man enough to be emotional in front of my wife.
In front of my kids.
In front of my horse.
I'm man enough to tell you that I cry at Love Actually.
The horse
Good Will
didn't
Hunting.
actually make a noise.
Actually.
Good Will Hunting.
West Side,
I'm man enough to tell you that I cry at Love Actually.
Good Will Hunting.
West Side Story. My kids.
In front of my horse.
I'm man
Horse
enough to
didn't
tell you
make
that
a
I cry
noise.
at Love Actually.
Good Will Hunting.
West Side Story.
That and Predator.
And I'm sick of so-called men domineering, belittling, and controlling women just so they can feel more powerful.
That's not how my mama raised me.
Yeah, all right, I've had enough.
But this is
I love
supposed to
women.
appeal
I
to
love women
men.
who support their families.
Women who decide not to have families.
Women who take charge.
And I'm man enough to help them win.
Yeah, I never want to see that again.
Who is that supposed to work on? Who? Yo, every guy that I've talked to that has seen that ad said that is not it. Sir, ma'am, that is not it. Miss Harris, Mrs. Harris, Mr. Walls, Sugar Walls, Tampon Timmy. That's not it, bro. It's not the way it's not appealing to men.
I feel disrespected having seen that.
He said, that's not the way my mama raised me. What?
Come on, sweet pea. That's not gonna
Come
cut
on, bro. I'm a man. No man says that.
Deadlift 500 pounds and braid the shit out of my daughter's hair. You really gave that line to the black guy?
You
really
gave that line to the black guy.
Braid the shit out of your daughter's hair, you say?
Hold on. Let's see this comment here. Black conservatives, one side of the mouth, I will do it myself. The other side, Obama did nothing for black people.
Okay,
Okay.
Mikey.
Okay.
Mikey. Those things don't go together, buddy. Nice try, though. Black conservatives on one side of our mouth say, let me do it myself. I don't need government intervention. Government is here to assist the people. They're here to be helpful to the people. We don't need government handouts, but we also don't need you to make things harder, is what black conservatives say. So let you stand corrected. Mikey, he likes it.
Yeah, well, that, and then the other side, Obama did nothing for black people. The reason we say that is because he promised a lot.
That's it. So, I mean, I don't know why you're defending. I don't know why you're defending him, but good on you, sir. But he said, well, when I get in there, what I'm going to do is A, B, and C, and then did the total opposite of A, B, and C. Okay. And the problem is that you had a contingent of people in the black community that voted for him purely because he was black. And they thought there was something in it. They had some vested interest in it. If the consolation prize was, we had a black president. What did that do for you? How did that make your life better? Hooray, we had Barack Obama rates as one of the worst presidents of all times. He's
But
like,
he gave you hope. You got some hope.
When I take it, listen, one of my best friends is a gay woman. You don't know who you're barking up
Mike,
the wrong.
Mike, listen,
you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yikes! I'm endorsed by the biggest LGBT group.
There's no gay swipes. What I'm suggesting, let me clarify. What I'm suggesting is that they try to do a manly man ad and used, right? Not that homosexual men aren't men. They're clearly men, right? But that doesn't appeal to me as a heterosexual male. It just doesn't work for me, is what I said. And I'm going to stand on that. That don't work for me. That don't really work for any of the straight guys I know. You got health insurance.
Here you go. I'm gonna do
Would
this
that
for
be
you.
government health insurance? Would that
I'm gonna do this one time for you.
Health insurance.
I'm gonna do this one time for you, bro. I normally wouldn't do this, but here you go.
Do it, and then we're out of here.
Or take unemployment. Early in his administration, the president strongly rejected demands by black lawmakers that he specifically target black joblessness, given its peculiarly pronounced and stubborn precedents. Quote, I can't pass laws that say I'm just helping black folks, Obama replied. The president tries to describe our challenges in a way that are inclusive, his senior advisor, Valerie Jarrett, later explained. So when given the opportunity to, I don't know, specifically target black unemployment or black employment or black entrepreneurship, he said, no, I'm good. I'm not doing that. So there you have it. On that, Obama seems to have changed his mind. We need to spend some time in thinking how we bolster and reinforce our African-American boys, he said last July. And this is an old story. So the traditional candidate flippity-floppity flip.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Mr. McCoy, how's that? We'll come on. You know, you've clearly never watched this show. We like to have a little fun. So you know the commercial.
Oh, come on.
He likes
Oh
it.
my God,
Come
bro.
on, buddy.
Come on,
All right,
man.
we'll just use Mr. McCoy.
we extremely apologize for our deficiencies. I was gonna give him the politician joke, bro. Yo, have some fun, man. Don't be a stick in the mud, man.
Let me do this. Let me do this real quick.
Hey, do you know how many times I get called Abdul Adel? They be like, "Oh, Muhammad Ali," and take a joke, bro. Don't take yourself that serious, man. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, look. I really highly recommend this book right here. This one right here. Just take a read at that when you get a chance. Hold on.
Ooh,
Yeah. Okay. Terrible job. The guy did a terrible job.
There you go. Well,
but
ladies and gentlemen,
you got hope.
We got hope.
and you got your taxpayer funded crappy insurance. Like, yo, go ahead, have at it. Feel good about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been rocking with Top of the Morning here on the Urban Conservative. It is a Monday evening. Guess what I'm doing tonight,
it's
bro?
Not a Monday evening. It's a Monday morning.
No, this is a Monday morning, but guess what I'm doing tonight? Guess who I will be with this evening, ladies and gentlemen? I will be joining the NCGOP for our annual Sportsman's Banquet with Donald Trump Mither freaking Jr. in the building. Is going to be at the Farm at 42. I am looking forward to that. The Boots and Bourbon VIP thing is happening at 5:30, so I'm about to burn the road up, head up to Selma, and enjoy some time with my GOP candidates. Hey, listen, make sure in North Carolina, early voting starts this coming Thursday. Get your vote banked, get it in there, make this election too big to rig, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you have your voice heard. Make sure you get out and vote. For my twin brother, Raheem Architect Soto, I am Abdul Ali. You have been enjoying Top of the Morning here on the Urban Conservative. Have a positive and productive Monday, y'all. Peace.
Have brought you chaos at our border, failed foreign policy, sky-high prices, and out-of-control crime. It's time for new ideas and new leadership. This November, vote Ali for Congress to help make Charlotte better.
Doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the